So now we are in our new lesson. Of course, under basic integral pa rin siya, under indefinite integral. This is the integration by substitution. It is a technique for evaluating some integrals that cannot be evaluated readily by direct application of the standard interpolation formulas. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let's try examples. So, example letter A is the integral of x squared minus 1 quantity raised to 4x dx. Okay? So, isulat muna natin siya dito. Letter A, the integral of x squared minus 1 raised to 4x dx. So, ang gagawin natin is to mag-let u muna tayo gaya ng ginagawa natin sa mga previous examples natin. So, let u be equal to this one, x squared minus 1. And then du will be equal to integral of x squared is 2x dx. And then derivative, I should say. Derivative of a constant is 0. So, hindi na natin kailangang isulat. Now, mag-focus tayo dito sa part na to. Dito sa du is equal to 2x dx. So, yung u natin is equal to x squared minus 1, which is this one. So, u raised to 4 na siya. How about this term, yung x dx natin? Meron tayong x dx dito. So, since transform natin into u, itong base natin, ang gawin din natin sa lahat ng may variables na x, it is to transform them to u din. So, since meron tayong x dx dito and we have du here, let us manipulate this equation so that we can get an equivalent function in terms of u for our x dx. Ang gagawin natin dito is to cross-multiply yung 2 or i-divide natin both sides by 2 so that matitira dito sa right side natin is x dx. Okay? So, when we divide both sides by 2, we get 1/2 du equal to x dx. And we can use this one to substitute it dito sa term natin dito. So, this is by substituting yung mga u natin, this will be equal to u raised to 4 and x dx is equal to 1/2 du. And then, pwede nating i-isolate si constant. So, this will be equal to 1/2 the integral of u raised to 4 du. So, from here, pwede na nating i-apply yung power rule natin. Okay? So, in terms of u muna tayo. So, this will be equal to 1/2 times u raised to 4 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 du. So, this will be equal to 1/2 times u raised to 5 over 5. Awan ganyan du nun. Wala na pala yung du natin. Okay? Yan. Kasi nag-integrate na tayo. I'm so sorry for that. So, this will be equal to u raised to 5 over 10. But, this is not yet our final answer kasi yung original equation natin is expressed in terms of the variable x. So, yun din yung gawin natin dito sa final answer natin. So, yung u natin is, we get it from here. This is equal to x squared minus 1 raised to 5 over 10. So, this is our final answer for example letter A under integration by substitution. Okay, so let's have example letter B. So, the integral of x squared times 2x cubed minus 1 quantity raised to 4 dx. So, let's write it. So, let's have example letter B. The integral of x squared times the quantity 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 dx. So, gaya ng ginawa natin kanina, mag-let u tayo. So, let u be equal to 2x cubed minus 1. So, our du will now be equal to, what is the derivative of 2x cubed? Again, power rule yung gagamitin natin. This will be equal to 3 times, copy the base, and then mag-subtract ka ng 1 doon sa exponent. So that will be equal to 2 dx. Okay? The derivative of a constant is still 0. So here, simplify natin, this will be equal to 6x squared dx. Okay? So dito, i-rewrite natin tong original equation natin. So we can rewrite this as 2x cubed minus 1 raised to 4 and then x squared dx. So gaya kanina, meron tayong x squared dx dito. As well as here, meron tayong x squared dx dito. This is du. Okay, so divide natin both sides by 6 so that meron tayong equivalent value ng x squared dx natin in terms of variable u. So this will be equal to 1 over 6 du x squared dx. So pwede natin siyang gamitin to substitute dito mamaya. Okay? So this will be equal to 2x cubed minus 1 is u. So this is u raised to 4 times what is x squared dx? From here, that is 1 over 6 du. Okay? So from here, pwede na tayong mag-integrate. So since meron tayong constant dito, ilabas natin, i-isolate natin. So this is 1 over 6 times the integral of u raised to 4 du. So, okay. So this is equal to 1 over 6 times u raised to 5 over 5 plus c. Oh, I forgot plus c pala kanina doon sa example letter A natin. Lagyan nyo ng plus c ha, nakalimutan ko lang. So this is equal to u raised to 5 over 30 plus c. Again, gaya ng ginawa natin sa example letter A, let's transform this u into a function na meron tayong x, into a function of x. So this will be equal to 2x cubed minus 1, that is the value of our u, raised to 5 over 30 plus c. So this is our final answer for example letter B of integration by substitution. So let's have our third example. We have the integral of 4x cubed plus x times the square root of 4x squared plus 1 dx. Okay? Okay, so our function seems a little complicated. However, pwede natin siyang i-simplify. How? By dapat parehas yung nasa loob ng ating radical sign dito sa nasa labas. Okay, so how do we do that? Take a look at our binomial term dito. They have a common factor which is x. So, factor out natin yung x and let's see kung magmamatch ba siya dito sa nasa loob ng radical sign natin. So, this will be equal to i-factor out natin si x. So, 4x cubed divided by x, that will be 4x squared. And then plus x divided by x is 1. And then 4x squared plus 1 dx. Okay, so same na sila. Ngayon, pwede natin silang pagsamahin. We can rewrite this 4x squared, square root of 4x squared plus 1 into this one. So 4x squared plus 1 times 4x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half dx. Napag-aralan nyo to sa engineering 10 sa pre-calculus. Okay? So, dito meron tayong invisible na 1. 1 na exponent. So, sa rules of exponent, sa laws of exponent, when you have the same base, you just need to add yung mga exponents ninyo. Since pareho naman tayo ng base dito, we can add 1 plus 1 half and that is equal to 3 over 2. So we will now have a new, simplified function lang. Simplified function, that is 4x squared plus 1 raised to 3 over 2 kasi 1 plus 1 half siya. And then x dx. So ito na ngayon yung pwede nating i-integrate na mas simple. Okay, so mag-let u ulit tayo. So let u be equal to 4x squared plus 1 and your du will be equal to power rule, that is 8x dx. So we will have a value of x dx since may x dx tayo dito. So 1 over 8 du is equal to x dx. So we can use this to substitute. So from here we have this is equal to what is 4x squared, that is u, the integral of u raised to 3 over 2, and then what is x dx, that is 1 over 8 du. So i-isolate natin si constant. This will be equal to 1 over 8 times the integral of u raised to 3 over 2 du. And then we can perform power rule of integration. This is equal to 1 over 8 times u raised to 3 over 2 plus 1 over 3 over 2 plus 1 and then plus c. Don't forget yung plus c ha, kahit nakakalimutan ko dito sa example. Sa exam ninyo, kailangan may plus c. Okay? So this will be equal to 1 over 8. 3 over 2 plus 1 is 5 over 2. So that is 5 over 2 over 5 over 2 plus c. Okay, so simplifying further, we have 1 over 8 times, what is u? That is 4x squared plus 1 raised to 5 over 2 over 5 over 2 plus c. Okay, so mag-simplify pa tayo further. Ituloy natin dito sa side na to. So, how do you simplify this one? Alala nyo yung out, out, in, in. So, yung numerator dito sa numerator natin, i-multiply mo doon sa denominator ng denominator mo. And then, yung denominator sa numerator mo, i-multiply mo sa numerator ng denominator mo. It's like this one. If we have a over b over c over d, ito siya. Ayan. And then this one. So, yun yung gagawin natin dito sa part na to. This is equal to 1 over 8 times 4x squared plus 1 raised to 5 over 2 times the denominator is 2, diba? So, times 2 over 5. And then, meron tayong plus c. So, this will be equal to 1 over 8 times pwede tayong mag-cancel dito sa part na to. Wait lang. Yan, dito. So, 2 divided by 8, so maka-cancel yan, and this will be equal to 4. And then, i-multiply natin siya dito to get our final answer. So, this will be equal to 4x squared plus 1 raised to 5 over 2 over 4 times 5 is 20. So, this is our final answer for example letter C. So, that is integration by substitution. You just need to play with the given and then to come up with something like this to substitute it to our function, then integrate.